Hello, everyone. It's so good to see you, and I am just delighted to be here through Zoom with Hannah Kaniini. Hannah, how are you doing? So good to see you.
Very well, thank you. Good to see you too.
Good. It's been over 2 years, and we just wanted to come on and just wanted to find out. I know that you are from Livingston, Zambia, Africa, but we actually met you at the University of Zambia, and it's been we were just talking, it's been almost 2.5 years since we've seen you. So just tell us a little bit
Mhm.
about what you've been doing since you graduated from the University of Zambia, and tell us a little bit about that.
All right. So since I left campus in 2019, I've been trying to get some internship here and there to get busy and keep my CV active. So I've done a little bit of some marketing internship with some different organizations. I've worked with there's a luxury resort, Chaminuka. I've helped out with their marketing there. I've also worked with there's a TV station called Litovia. Here in Zambia, it's called the Prism Africa TV. It's a content providing TV station. So I was also working under the marketing department, and as well as helping out with, I've helped out with the public relations at the Livingston City Council as well. And most importantly, I've also done some work with the Southern Africa Litigation Center. It's an organization based in South Africa. It works with lawyers. So when I go with the team, I go as a communication expert on the team to help maybe package some documentaries for the team as they use those documentaries to show some people who are working with the Southern Africa Litigation Center in Southern Africa,
Wow,
like
that's
that.
cool.
So that's what has been keeping me busy. I've been traveling in different parts of the country with Southern Africa Litigation Center just to get cases done. So the most recent work I have done with them, the documentaries that we package usually are only used by them in South Africa or some other countries. But this year they decided to work with the Zambian media. So I tried to package something and work with the Zambian media with it. So
That
yeah, that's what
sounds
has been keeping me busy since.
Yeah, that sounds extremely exciting. And we were talking before we came on that I've seen some of your interviews and you do an excellent job. Your degree is in mass
So thank you.
communications. Is that right?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
please.
Yeah. So tell us, you had some exciting news about furthering your education. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. So apart from the time I left campus, my little experience of 1 year being out there in the society, I've realized that there's quite a number of us who are flooded out there with degrees, undergraduates. And with the mass communication, it's not really that easy to get your job. And we're actually lucky that in our field, you are not just restricted to go work with one type of work like a journalist. You can work as a marketer, like I was explaining. I've done marketing, you can do public relations and other things. So if you're not creative enough to get by, you end up sitting home and waiting for that formal job. So at least I've managed to improvise to get work here and there to keep busy, but it's not easy to get that permanent job that will keep you sustained and all like that. So I just thought that it would be better to add value to what I already have and further my education and get maybe a master's degree that will actually differentiate me and add more value to what I already have in the field, and probably get a little more exposure and understanding of my career and field of work. So I can probably stand a chance to get a better job and
Hmm.
be a better person out there and help out in the society and the country at large.
Yeah, cool. And I think you told me you've already been accepted back to the University of Zambia. Is that correct?
Yes, so yes, I tried
For a
to
master's
endeavor to
degree?
make applications. Yes, so the University of Zambia accepted me to go back and finish up with my master's degree as well.
Oh, that is so cool. When we first met, you were on the campus and you were helping to lead a campus ministry there. So not only
Yeah.
are you a bright person, we know you as a woman of leadership, and you're outgoing. People can see that, I think, through the interview. You're a strong young lady, inspirational. And so we're just proud of the opportunity that you have. But let's just talk for a
Yeah.
few moments about the reality of obtaining an education in Zambia. Tell me a little bit about the challenges of funding for yourself, funding for students. We, the Love Hope Project, we have like 115 kids that most of them are come
Mhm.
from villages, and probably without help, I would say almost surely without help, they would not be able to even get a basic education. So just tell us a little bit about the struggle sometimes of getting an education there in Zambia.
Okay. With the current economic situation in Zambia right now, getting an education is almost impossible for some people. We are lucky that with the new government, it's got some level of free education, especially for the lower primary and secondary students. But for tertiary, it's really cumbersome for people out there to get by. So it's if you're a girl child, you're exposed to a lot more challenges to further education, because society actually is almost not supportive at all to further education for a girl child. So they
Can I stop you right there? I'm so excited that you are not excited in that sense, but glad that you said that, because I wanted to add a question to our list that I think I've
yeah.
noticed, not living there, but I think I've noticed that women sometimes do not have the opportunities that men are
Yeah.
given. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Opportunities are not the same. It's a notion that has come from back in the days that even up to now,
Hmm.
they feel if I've gone up to grade 12, maybe it's not necessary that I should further my education. So mostly females relax after secondary education. And maybe even after getting a first degree or diploma, others get more relaxed. They just think of maybe settling down, starting a family and whatnot. But for me, it's quite different. I've set my values different, and my priorities different. I want to further my education, add more value, so that whatever that may come will just find me there and find me a better person with, more education, and actually inspire more out there with such ideas and things to plan to do.
Right, right.
Sure.
And especially at the college level, and correct me if I'm wrong, again, since I don't live there, but here in the States, of course, we have public education that people or, kids go to, but then when they get to the college
Mhm.
level, it's still pricey, but we have a lot of government funding and student loans, and so we try to make it very affordable for everyone to go. I'm assuming, like you said, that's not the case there in Zambia. There's not a funding stream that you're provided that almost anyone that wants to go to college can go. That's not the case there, is it?
So, as much as the government has a scheme that they use to sponsor some students at tertiary level, not everybody has the opportunity to get that kind of funding, because apparently, with some levels of corruption and all that, the sponsorship or the help ends up going to the wrong people, and people who really need it end up not getting it. And that's why people relax and not make any effort at all to
Mm.
get sponsorship and like that. So that's why you see people like me asking for help to this level, to say, I really want to further my education. So actually attaining education in Zambia right now is more on an individual level. It's
Mm.
not really about other people and all that. It's an individual level. So if one has decided to further the education like I have done, where there's a will, there's a way, they say. So
Mm.
we try by all means to find a way to get yourself there where you want to be at. Because if you actually don't make any effort, you end up sitting back there and saying, okay, there's no help, there's no one to sponsor me further my education. So I relax here where I've stopped.
And that's the reason I call you inspirational, because I do know that people that I know in Zambia that have gone on and become successful, it, you'd have to work extremely hard, and so we just appreciate that. Let kind of the last kind of question, just talk personally a little bit about the value of education and what you kind of dream, what it means to further your education, and what it means for you to personally, to be able to go on and establish a career. What kind of dreams for your life do you have?
Sorry, network has cut. Do you mind going through that again?
Yes, I was just talking about, just kind of as we close out, just kind of personally, what does the value of education mean to you, and to be able to further your education? What are some of your dreams and hopes that if you go on and get this master's degree, what are I know it's about a job, but even deeper than that, what are some of your dreams that you want to achieve or you want to do through the value of education?
All right. Knowing and understanding how education itself can empower someone and make you feel independent of yourself and get to be able to sustain and serve your society and the country at large better. I have dreamed to be a better communicator out there because I have grown up with the passion of being this communicator at whatever cost it may take me, whether it be media or anywhere I am. I want to be that person who will communicate better. So furthering my education will make me outstanding and would actually add more value to my knowledge about being a communicator. I just do not want to work for money, but I do this because I have passion for it. I know the value of communication. I know how important it is that people should be informed out there. So I want to get more understanding of how I can get people more informed out there, reach out to people who are not reachable and find a better way to communicate some things that have actually caused and brought a lot of problems and confusions here and there because of lack of better communication system and whatnot. So if we have people like me with a master's degree in communication, I think we're assured of better communication standards in Zambia and the world at large, because communication is a network. We communicate everywhere, even beyond borders like that.
Right. And
Sure.
real quick before we sign off, and I know that you've worked, we met you as part of a campus ministry, and I know you're a spiritual young lady. You've worked also in communications with the Wesleyan Church there in Zambia. Is that true? I don't know if you still do or not, but you have helped with the communications nationally. Is that correct?
Yes, please. I was the National Communications Director. So in my time saving as that, I had time to actually groom and teach a group of young people who were interested in learning what I do. So I have a team that is capable of doing the work even when I'm not there right now. So they're capable of handling the work because I trained them in all the basics that they need to know about communication in the church as well.
Yeah, that is super. Well, we in 2022, the Love Hope Project is hoping to not only to the children that we're already sponsoring and helping through school. Our hope and dream as well, Hannah, is to try to help college students and those that are wanting to go on so that they can become employed. And we're looking for people that are bright and inspirational and spiritual, and we believe will make a great impact in their community. And so when we sign off, I'm going to give everyone kind of the details of how you can help us to do that. And so we're just glad that you're watching today. And Hannah, it's just so good to talk with you again. It's been a couple 2.5 years since we've been able to really see each other. So we're just glad that you're able to join us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, and we wish you well. And we're hoping and praying that, I think it's in March 2022, that you'll be at the University of Zambia working on that master's degree. That's our hope and prayer for you.
Exactly. Actually opening in February, so I hope to.
Oh, in February. Yeah. Okay. That is not very far away.
Sure, just a month away.
All right. God bless you.
Thank you so much. God bless you too.
Well, it was so good talking to Hannah. And as I mentioned, the Love Hope Project organization has since 2013 been helping students in Zambia, Africa attend school, especially those who would not be able to go otherwise because of the lack of funds. In addition, this year, 2022, we hope to expand our reach to deserving young adults like Hannah, who desire to further their education with college or advanced degrees in order to help them be successful and to help them lead in their communities. So if you'd like to make a real difference in someone's life, education is a great way to start. So if you're interested in hearing more about Hannah's story or about the other 115 students that are on our list for 2022, and there's others that are on our waiting list, then you can always write at Dwayne@lovehope.org. That's my email address, Dwayne@lovehope.org. Or if you know now you would like to help Hannah or others like her, then please send your best donation possible so that we can help more students in 2022. And frankly, we need additional funding fairly quickly in order to get our students in school in January and February for college students. So any funding that you can provide would be greatly appreciated. You can give by check, made out to the Love Hope Project, and sent to 3900 18th Avenue in Rock Island, Illinois. 61201 is our mailing address. Or you can always give through our website, which is www.love-hope.org, love-hope.org, through the giving tab there. Thank you so much for listening, and I thank you so much for praying and thinking of how you can make a difference in these students' lives. Thanks so much.